Okay, and away we go. Hello, once again. This is Lorenzo McCoy from Lorenzo Scientific Holistic Health Store. Very provocative type of guy in my YouTube channel and my particular Facebook page. Just making sure I have everything set up here for you. But no, we don't just talk about white black issues, black power, white power, conspiracy theories. The number one theme is about health, getting to health. And this is something that anyone from any walk of life, whatever age, whatever nationality, whatever belief system, I don't care if you're a white supremacist, a black supremacist, a native supremacist, it really doesn't matter. Your ass will not be here on the planet Earth if you cannot learn what to eat as a human being, no matter what you believe. So if you keep stuffing things into your mouth that really don't belong there, just like with your car, it's just going to stop working. All right. People wanted to know about the different smoothies that I make. This is one in particular that I like. This one is already made, so I'm going to go ahead and pour this out for you. Let me dispense this one. I had it in the freezer. Get that up out of there so we can make a fresh one. Nice and thick, the way I like it. Like I like my women. Brown and thick. But yeah, this is what it comes out to. Let's get this started. First, I like to do things in 2 cups. I have 2 cups of fresh squeezed orange juice. Now, I'm using this because my children drank up my almond juice. This is all good. This is all good. There are a lot of people who, when they make their smoothies, they like to use soy milk. We don't do that anymore. We have to stay up with the times. We found out that soy is very high in estrogen, phytoestrogen. The type of estrogen that is not coming from your human body, so that means you do not want it. It's a estrogen-like chemicals. So in your body, it's going to work just like estrogen. So you're going to get those man boobs. For women, you start getting those fibroid tumors and things like that. You don't want that. You don't want that. Also, we got that in here. Now, what I'm going to do, since I did have a little bit of my other smoothie in there, whenever I'm putting in my liquids, I like to have them blended up very well. And you're going to see why I do that. So let me blend this up just a little bit. That's just for the residue of all the other smoothies that I made this morning. Because I like it to be all blended up. I don't want a couple of greens over here. I want it nice and blended. And this is just a regular blender, the Hamilton Beach blender. It's not one of the special ones, but it works just fine. You don't need to spend too much money for this. Also, what we're gonna do is put some natural peanut butter up in here. I'm going to use, since my handy dandy spoon, somebody took my spoon. See this? Now it's up to you. If you really, really love peanut butter, you can put in a lot more. And it's okay to use your fingers. Just wash your hands first. A lot of people, we forget that it is okay to use our fingers. Now, I'm not the type that licks my fingers and stuff. I don't want any of your smoothie if I see you using your fingers and then you start licking your fingers. I don't play that. Yeah, no, I'm saying some people do that, and I'm not into that. We're gonna wash this over here. Now, if you're the only person who's gonna drink it, that's one thing. But you know, if you're gonna be sharing this with other people, you don't even want to use your finger if you're gonna be sharing it with other people. I don't do that, but I'm the only one that's gonna drink this one. It's gonna be all gone before my children get home, so I'm gonna use the finger. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody who needs to know the nutritional facts on why we put peanut butter in things, it's a natural protein. You do not have to eat animals or other human beings to get your protein. Your enzymes, you know what I'm saying? Your amino acids with peptide links. This is a whole long linkage of amino acids and peptides. That's what protein is all about. Now, I'm here in DeKalb, Illinois. We went to Hy-Vee and I got these Nature's Greens. Healthy and simple farm fresh food. It has, that they believe this particular one has kelp, spinach, and yeah, collard greens, kale greens, mustard greens, and turnip greens. As you see, I like greens. Greens is a must have. Even if you're not like myself, highly melanated, dark skin, the melanin in your body, even for a European, you'll be dead if you did not have any melanin. The chlorophyll, the same way it works in the leaf, that's sort of how our melanin works in our body. And yeah, it's deeper than just making me a dark skinned white guy. That's not what melanin is all about. That's what makes y'all dark. It just gives us a little color. Then how come melanin is in your stomach? Hmm? It doesn't never gets any sun. How come melanin is in your brain and in your bones? Because it's doing a whole lot more than just making you light or dark. Remember that. We'll get into that in another video. I want to keep this simple with just making this. So most people are not going to just wake up and eat greens like that raw. I know a lot of us who eat greens, we think we got to cook it for 5 hours. Think about that. Anything you have to cook that long, are you really digesting it? Are you really getting out of it what you need? You killed it. You killed it. KILT. You killed it. So we're going to put it in here nice while it's still alive. It's crunchy. But you may not want to wake up and just eat a whole bag of greens like that. That's why we make the smoothies. To get inside of you a very robust, strong, nutrient dense drink. It's a food, really. We're eating food. Now, I skipped a step, but we're going to go ahead and let me blend this up for you. I'm going to show you what I did. Get that mixed in. I'm burning up. I had a coat on. I had to throw this on because I was burning up too much. It's the winter time, but I like to open up the windows. I don't like the way the air gets stagnant, but it's burning up in here now because I closed the windows back and the heat is on and I'm frying. Blend this up some more. So while this is doing its thing, basically what we are doing, we're masticating, we're chewing. So instead of you having to chew the cud, so to speak, we're letting the blender do that for you so that we can drink this meal. Now, I have a couple of brands here. I don't get paid to endorse these guys, but I stand behind these particular products because what I was looking for, I went to Whole Foods. I wanted some supplements, but when I go for my supplements, I want them to be whole foods, meaning there's nothing processed, it's raw vegan, and let's read you, and this is empty, so let me go to the one, I already used this up, but this was excellent. Here is raw meal. Let me show you what's in it. Organic raw sprouted protein blend, and what's in that is organic sprouted brown rice protein, organic sprouted brown rice sweetener, organic amaranth sprout, organic quinoa sprout, organic millet sprout, organic buckwheat sprout. Basically, everything in it is organic. And you see, they're talking about the sprouts. When you let something sprout like a bean, it is more nutritionally dense. That's just how it is. I can read you all of these, but it's going to take a long time. Look for, you don't have to get this brand, but this is not whey protein isolate. It is not that crap. That is a byproduct of manufacturing different things like paints. A lot of things that we make from soy, thanks to George Washington Carver, who tried to tell you it really is not a food. That's why you make paints and plastics and things with it. But and you use it to rotate your crops. But it was never really meant to be consumed. because excuse me, I'm burning up in here. It's not really a food product. It's like cottonseed oil and rapeseed, which you think is canola oil. But the whey protein isolate and different things like that is something that they really were supposed to throw away, and which they used to throw away, and they found out that hey, we got some suckers who are trying to get healthy. Let's sell it to them fools, and that's why you're buying it. And it's most likely going to just cause your body to have a diuretic episode, and you're going to spend 40 to 60 bucks and put it right in the toilet through your anus. Let's keep this nice and sweet because we're making smoothie. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but no more that protein whey isolate. Not that. Find you a nice whole food substitute, meaning that it's real whole foods in it. There's more than 50 different real fruits, vegetables, different grains, and herbs in these. And they're all vegan, meaning there's no animal products and they're not even processed. So you're getting the live foods. Now I'm going to use three different types in here. People who think, oh, you got to eat your meat for your protein. It's not true. How come the animals don't eat it like that? Most of the animals that you eat are vegetarian. That's a fact. Lions don't go and eat other lions. They eat vegetarian animals because they cannot digest grass themselves. So they have to eat animals that do. Da-da. That's how it works. Now, I just use the vanilla spice chai. I'm going to mix it, and these are just different flavors. But I like mixing these different ones just in case they have a certain herb or vegetable that the other one doesn't have. And then, too, you get a nice, unique taste. It's already naturally flavored. Those are 3 scoops of protein. And you've got the natural peanut butter in there also. Man, woo-wee. This is some power. Blend that up. While that's blending, let me take off my headset. Let me drink some of this drink. 'Cause I'm burning up in here. Got heat lamps up in here going on. Mm. Ah. One of my children broke the glass. That's what's up. Ain't nothing like chewing on a little glass early in the morning. Mm-hmm. That's some good stuff. I'll be right back. Now, very important. The frozen fruit. Now, back in the day when we used to make smoothies, we used to put ice in it so that you can have that smoothie effect. I'm out of bananas, as you see. No more bananas. And remember to keep your bananas on something like this so they don't bruise so easily, so that it can naturally ripen the same way it does in a tree by hanging upside down like that. Now, once I got into the frozen fruits, I stopped using ice because now I can flavor my smoothie with natural fruit and don't have to use the ice anymore because the ice is in the frozen fruit. So let's put in about 2 cups, and I always do this last because basically this is just, even though you do get a lot of antioxidants with different berries, a lot of times I would use a lot of blueberries, acai berries, things of that nature. Right now, this is just some whole strawberries I got from either Walmart or no sugar added. You don't need sugar when you got strawberries, but you can get holistic organic strawberries also. You just go look for them. But right now, I'm just showing you how to make these smoothies with whatever you have in your house, whatever you have in your vicinity. So, about 2 cups of the frozen strawberries. Get this thing open again. I always do this one last because for me, I really don't drink smoothies that are supposed to be cold after they're room temperature. Even when I used to drink a lot of shakes and things like that, if you gave me a shake and it's been 10 minutes since it was made, I probably won't drink it. I don't like warm anything that's supposed to be cold. So I always put in my iced fruit last because for me, that's the most important. I like the way it tastes. So let's blend this up. Hmm. Yeah. Get it. Get it. You got to have fun. You got to have fun in life. The goofiest people live the longest. Did you know that? And I am goofy too. Really goofy. You can still be goofy and put it down with the women. You can still be goofy and dunk on people in basketball. You can still be goofy and live your life, man. You don't have to be serious all the damn time. Serious people usually the sick people, the unhappy people, the people that's always complaining. Me, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I do what I want to do. Now, let me show you what this looks like. I already have a glass right here. This is how it comes out. Nice and brown, which is because our peanut butter's in there. And we have our real, natural, dense, hyper nutritional supplements, the raw meal energy. And this is from the company Garden of Life. So it comes out nice and brown, just like the earth. If you're giving it to your children and they're not used to drinking brown, you can add a little bit more strawberries to make it red. The more strawberries that you add, the more nice and red it'll be. If you're using blueberries, it'll be nice and blue. Because we are an aesthetic race of people, and I'm talking about the human race right now. A lot of people aren't used to drinking stuff that's brown, and they'll be like, ugh. But until you drink it, it tastes great. Especially if your children or your spouse, or you might be inviting people over and they love the taste of peanut butter, put more peanut butter in there. There are ways to get people to eat what they need, but you can live off of this. To be honest, you can go a whole month. You're going to be going to the bathroom, which is good because it's going to clean your body out. The good thing, though, you won't be diuretic, you know what I'm saying, going into the bathroom, poo pooing on yourself when you have to go to work. It's a nice, clean way of cleansing and detoxing your body every single day. I just wanted to share that with you because a lot of people was asking, when you going to do a video? I keep watching all these videos on different smoothies and I want to make sure it's nice and natural. This is what I do. Also, check out the brother Kitiobi Wadu. He's been into raw foods for the last few years. He's always been, talking about veganism and eating raw and eating as a vegetarian. Right now, he's been doing 100% raw, and he has some excellent cookbooks. So even making soul food, as we call it, the real soul food, though, not that killer death food that we're used to when we call soul foods. He found a way to make eating raw taste great. So he has one. This is my version. Like he has a Rocket Fuel. Now that has a lot more things, and so just a different mix. I have a lot of the same things in it because I went sort of cheated. It's not a cheat, but you can go ahead if you don't have time to get all of the different herbs yourself. Go get a nice meal replacement. That's what these are called. A nice meal replacement, which basically has all the fruits and vegetables that your body can use all in one scoop. Make sure you get that into your smoothies so that even if you just use some almond milk, even if you're still using soy, make sure it's some type of fermented organic soy. I try to stay away from using some rice milk. Do not use any cow's milk. Go to notmilk.com and find out why I don't use cow's milk. But you can make yourself a good smoothie. Try this exact recipe and change it out. You may not like peanut butter. You might be allergic to peanut butter, some type of aflatoxin sensitivity. But you can change things around to suit your needs and your children's needs. So when your children wake up in the morning, they don't have to eat pancakes in the morning and wonder why they have asthma and things like that. They don't need to have scrambled eggs in the morning and crap like that. I know a lot of us was raised on it, but when you start eating real human food, you won't have a lot of problems that you're having now. Guys, wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. That problem. A lot of women, I don't feel like it. I'm so tired. And you're tired every day. You're supposed to be tired sometimes, means go to sleep. But if you're tired even after waking up, you got a problem. So all I'm gonna say about that, I'm not gonna get too deep into the nutritional aspects, but do your research on everything I put in here. And different videos we can sit down and go through each of these products. Which I'll probably go ahead and go upstairs and do that right now for you. All right, peace. But this is just how you make it. Start on this, make you some nice smoothies in the morning, make it before you go to sleep to start supplementing your daily eating routine, changing it around for the better. All right, I want you to live longer, have fun, enjoy life. I'm out. I'm burning up. Peace.